Hey, you guys, it's your girl, Chi-Town Blue, here with another installment of the A-List Alert coming on behalf of the Key S Expressions Publishing / Multimedia Division. We are doing big things in the Midwest, you guys. If you are new to the channel, welcome aboard. Go below this video, hit that notification bell. That way you know when I do new uploads. If you are a returning viewer, thank you so much. You guys are a part of the 188,000K views in the U.S. as well as overseas. And let's get started. Guess who is on the runway today? I'm just going to give you a little bit of a clue. He needs no introduction, but his group has inspired this young lady that we see on the screen. Take a look at this and I'll let you know who the person is. Janet Jackson. He has inspired her in such a way. Him and his group. This is the American Music Awards. What have you done for me lately? And Nasty. And I have been a huge Janet fan since she came out in the 80s. Oh my goodness. That's just the clue to who it is that I'm talking about. That whole Minneapolis, Paisley Park influence landed right in Janet's lap. And she has taken it and ran with it. Check this out. Nasty. Ooh, J-Trap for life. If you could not do any of these moves when you were in the 80s growing up, sit down. Yes. The famous producers that came out of his camp, Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis, they taught Janet very well on what it means to be slick, sly, and just so on it. Yes. There's another signature move that's about to take place that our guest has influenced so much. Yes, that slide is his signature slide that came out of that camp. And Prince birthed it all. Who in the world am I talking about? Mr. Morris Day. Mr. Morris Day, and the time is in the building. Mr. Morris Day is in the building, and he definitely has influenced it all. Check this out. Check this out. I am a stickler on what it means to be funky.
It's called Learn Spanish for Kids, and I don't even speak Spanish, okay, guys?
And he is the epitome of it all, and I am grateful that he graced my IG page. He did. So I want to play this for you guys. I actually want to play this one first. Yeah. Mr. Morris Day is in the building, you guys. I grew up listening to Prince when I was 12 years old. I didn't have no business listening to him, but I was 12 years old, and I remember my parents taking me to the drive-in, and they didn't have a babysitter, so they told me, hey, look, you sitting on top of the roof of the car, cover your eyes when Under the Cherry Moon came out, and I wasn't supposed to be there, but they told me to hide my eyes at the kissing scenes under the cherry moon. But out of that Prince camp came The Time and Morris Day in The Time, and they have solidified funk, R&B, and rock and roll, and has taken it to a whole new level. He's actually featured on Jennifer Hudson's talk show doing a major interview, and he had this beautiful red car on his page. I was like, I gotta repost this, and come to find out, I looked on my story and he was there. So big ups to Mr. Morris Day, and the time. I'm going into my daddy's crates with this one. He is the only one that I know that made Paisley so popular. From the wingtip shoes to the attitude on stage to the music, he is classic. He is legendary. He will always be remembered as Morris Day in the Time. I don't care what nobody says. He is who he is for a reason. And Prince knew what he was doing when he put this group together. The live action, the live bands, and also Jerome on stage with him, showing that brotherhood. And then when he did Graffiti Bridge, when the group did Graffiti Bridge, and Morris Day was beating up the kid, was picking on the kid in the studio and everything, and he actually went to a tree and urinated on the tree. Who can do that? Only Morris Day can do that and get away with it. So big ups to Morris Day in the Time. Go out there and support his arena entertainment. I got my juice. I'm ready. I'm ready and willing and ready to hear some more funk from Morris Day in the Time. Some fun facts, they actually, from Wikipedia, I actually seen and I'll read on my platform anyway. In 1999, the original 7 members of the band reunited for the Graffiti Bridge movie and soundtrack, as well as a new album, Pandemonium. And then also, second reunion of the original 7. The Time reunited at the 50th Grammy Awards on February 10, 2008, performing a melody that included Rihanna and featured Jungle Love. In June and July of 2008, all the original members of the Time, Morris Day, Jimmy Jam, Terry Lewis. Who doesn't remember Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis? OMG, they birthed the sound of New Edition. They birthed the sound of Janet Jackson and her career with Control album, which is still going strong today. They had their hand in all of that. And so Jerome Benson was a part of that. Jelly Bean Johnson and Monty Moore reunited once again for a series of shows at the Flamingo Hotel and Casino in Las Vegas. A January 2009 interview mentions that the guitarist Jesse Johnson states he is working with the Time on their upcoming album. So big ups to Morris Day in the Time. You guys go out there and support their arena of entertainment, you guys. Morris Day in the Time. Thank you so much. And remember, ladies, if you are a part of the Curve Nation, are we little girls? Hell no. So do we tap on doors? Hell no. If you are a part of the Curve Nation, ladies, remember to kick that bitch off the hinges. Justice for Shalonda Robinson. Thank you so much for stopping by the page, you guys. See you next time in the next video. Love ya.